A driver must move their vehicle from a travel lane after a crash involving property damage. Failing to do so may lead to A. Further accidents. B. A fine. C. Arrest. D. License suspension. Answer A. Massachusetts law requires drivers to move their vehicles to a safe location to avoid causing additional crashes. A driver with a junior operator license, JOL, faces suspension for the first speeding offense. The duration of the suspension is A. 60 days. B. 90 days. C. 1 year. D. 30 days. Answer B. Junior operators face a 90-day suspension for the first speeding offense. Drivers must maintain a minimum passing distance of 4 feet from a vulnerable road user. Failure to comply may result in A. A fine. B. License suspension. C. Jail time. D. Vehicle impoundment. Answer A. The law requires a safe passing distance of 4 feet to ensure the safety of vulnerable road users, including bicyclists. Operating a vehicle while using electronic devices in non-hands-free mode results in A. A reduction in insurance coverage. B. A warning. C. License suspension and a fine. D. No penalty if done at a stop sign. Answer C. Massachusetts law strictly prohibits the use of electronic devices unless in hands-free mode and penalizes violators. The minimum age required to apply for a Class D learner's permit in Massachusetts is A. 16 years. B. 17 years. C. 18 years. D. 15.5 years. Answer A. Applicants must be at least 16 years old to apply for a Class D learner's permit in Massachusetts. Driving between 12:30 a.m. and 5 a.m. without a parent or legal guardian while holding a junior operator license results in A. No penalty if done within city limits. B. A warning. C. A fine only. D. A license suspension. Answer D. Junior operators are restricted from driving during this time unless accompanied by a parent or guardian. Alcohol-related driving offenses lead to the suspension of a junior operator license for a minimum of A. 1 year. B. 6 months. C. 3 months. D. 2 years. Answer A. Alcohol-related offenses result in a minimum 1-year suspension for junior operators. Drivers convicted of drag racing face a suspension period of A. 90 days for the first offense. B. 1 year for the first offense. C. 30 days for the first offense. D. 180 days for the first offense. Answer B. The first offense for drag racing leads to a 1-year suspension of driving privileges. Exceeding the posted speed limit in a school zone may result in A. A fine and points on the license. B. License suspension only. C. Jail time. D. No penalty if the school is not in session. Answer A. Speeding in a school zone leads to fines and points on a driver's license. Failing to stop for a school bus with flashing red lights results in A. A citation only. B. A warning. C. A fine and possible license suspension. D. No penalty if there are no children visible. Answer C. Failing to stop for a school bus with flashing lights is a serious offense, resulting in fines and potential license suspension. Failing to yield to an emergency vehicle with flashing lights and sirens results in A. A fine and points on the license. B. Immediate arrest. C. No penalty if the vehicle is on the other side of the road. D. A warning for the first offense. Answer A. Drivers must yield to emergency vehicles. Failure to do so results in fines and points on the license. Alcohol consumption impairs driving by A. Slowing reaction time and impairing judgment. B. Increasing focus and awareness. C. Improving coordination. D. Enhancing the ability to drive in low-light conditions. Answer A. Alcohol impairs motor skills, slows reaction time, and impairs judgment, increasing the risk of accidents. A flashing red light at an intersection means A. No need to stop if no other cars are present. B. Yield to oncoming traffic. C. Speed up to clear the intersection. D. Stop and proceed when safe. Answer D. A flashing red light functions like a stop sign, requiring the driver to stop and then proceed when the way is clear. The penalty for refusing to take a chemical test for suspected OUI, operating under the influence, includes A. Immediate license suspension. B. A fine only. C. Jail time for the first offense. D. No penalty if no alcohol was consumed. Answer A. Refusal to take a chemical test for suspected OUI results in an immediate license suspension under Massachusetts law. Driving on a suspended or revoked license results in A. A warning for the first offense. B. Jail time, fines, and an extended suspension period. C. A fine only. D. No penalty if driving for medical reasons. Answer B. Driving on a suspended or revoked license is a serious offense, often leading to jail time, fines, and an extended suspension period. The minimum distance to park from a fire hydrant is A. 10 feet. B. 15 feet. C. 5 feet. D. 20 feet. Answer B. Massachusetts law requires vehicles to park at least 15 feet away from a fire hydrant to ensure access in case of emergencies. A driver approaching a roundabout must A. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. B. Stop and wait for a signal. C. Speed up to enter the roundabout. D. Honk to alert other drivers. Answer A. Drivers entering a roundabout must yield to vehicles already circulating within it. Pedestrians in a crosswalk have the right of way. A. Only when no traffic lights are present. B. Only during daylight hours. C. At all times. D. If they are crossing quickly. Answer C. Pedestrians in a marked crosswalk have the right of way over vehicles at all times, regardless of traffic control devices. Operating a vehicle under the influence of drugs or alcohol results in A. License suspension, fines, and possible jail time. B. A citation with no immediate suspension. C. A warning for first-time offenders. D. No penalty if no accident occurs. Answer A. OUI offenses lead to license suspension, significant fines, and potential jail time in Massachusetts. The speed limit in a posted work zone is enforceable. A. At all times, even when workers are not present. B. Only when workers are on site. C. During daylight hours only. D. On weekdays only. Answer A. The speed limit in a posted work zone must be obeyed at all times, regardless of whether workers are present or not. The speed limit in a residential area, unless otherwise posted, is A. 25 miles per hour. B. 30 miles per hour. C. 20 miles per hour. D. 35 miles per hour. Answer B. In Massachusetts, the default speed limit in a residential area is 30 miles per hour unless signs indicate otherwise. Drivers approaching an intersection with a malfunctioning traffic light must A. Treat it as a four-way stop. B. Continue through at normal speed. C. Honk and proceed. D. Yield to oncoming traffic only. Answer A. When traffic lights are not functioning, drivers must treat the intersection as a four-way stop. A driver's license suspension for refusal to submit to a chemical test is A. 90 days for the first offense. B. 1 year for the first offense. C. 180 days for the first offense. D. 30 days for the first offense. Answer: C. Refusing a chemical test in Massachusetts results in a 180-day suspension for the first offense. Passing a vehicle on the right is permitted. A. When the vehicle ahead is making a left turn. B. Only on highways. C. Only in residential areas. D. When the road is one lane in each direction. Answer: A. Massachusetts law allows passing on the right when the vehicle ahead is making a left turn. A solid double yellow line in the center of the road indicates: A. Passing is allowed in one direction only. B. No passing in either direction. C. Passing is allowed in both directions. D. Traffic is merging. Answer: B. A solid double yellow line means that passing is prohibited in both directions. Driving with a broken tail light may result in: A. A citation and possible fine. B. An automatic license suspension. C. A warning only. D. No penalty if the headlight is working. Answer: A. Operating a vehicle with broken taillights is illegal and may result in a citation and fine. Drivers must signal at least how many feet before making a turn in a residential area? A. 150 feet. B. 200 feet. C. 50 feet. D. 100 feet. Answer: D. Massachusetts law requires drivers to signal at least 100 feet before making a turn in a residential area. The punishment for a first offense of operating a vehicle while texting as a junior operator includes: A. A $100 fine and 60-day license suspension. B. A warning. C. A $50 fine and no suspension. D. A citation with no further penalty. Answer: A. Junior operators caught texting while driving face a $100 fine and a 60-day license suspension for the first offense. Massachusetts law prohibits parking within how many feet of an intersection? A. 30 feet. B. 20 feet. C. 15 feet. D. 10 feet. Answer: B. Drivers must not park within 20 feet of an intersection to ensure visibility and safety. Failure to use headlights from 1/2 hour after sunset until 1/2 hour before sunrise results in: A. No penalty unless involved in an accident. B. A warning for first-time offenders. C. A fine and points on the driving record. D. A warning if there are streetlights present. Answer: C. Drivers are required to use headlights during these times, and failure to do so results in fines and points on the driving record.